You got to have a bookshelf in the back of every interview. You know,
It makes you look really intellectual.
Now, this is a Zoom play. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this, and I think it's one of the first times that a play's actually ever been written for Zoom. We had the concept of a possibility of a live broadcast, sort of like a radio show. And it's been great to have a lot of really creative people getting involved.
With STAG, we are, in a roundabout way, we are a family of misfits. We love seeing each other. We love creating with each other, crying with each other, literally crying with each other, I guess, on some shows. So going into it, I was like, how are we going to keep that connection of messing around during rehearsals and things like that? And we're still as rowdy, we're still as inappropriate as we would if we were in the rehearsal space.
We put this together because our whole program for this year obviously was all wiped out by COVID. So that night I think I sat down, I thought, well, what can we do? And I thought, well, there is that possibility of creating something maybe on Zoom where the participants actually have to be in separate spaces.
For a lot of the actors, they are veterans in STAG. They are professional, they have so much experience, and to see them struggling with, you know, the internet or getting to know the Zoom program was great that we actually got to learn with them. You really had to be a lot more disciplined with your lines. You could have the lines up, you know, on a document that the viewer can't see. But for me, that's a cop-out. I had to, you have to be off book because the audience can tell, especially when you're on a screen and you go, like you look down.
Then our biggest issue was that we hit the button to send it to the cloud, which was apparently the best way to get a high definition copy of it. And we neglected to check exactly how much we were sending up there and how much our account held. So after our initial recording of it, a week and a half ago, we did the high fives, I went to bed, and I woke up in the morning with a message from the cloud saying, not enough room, and we'd lost the whole lot. So it took us about 4 days to sort of actually check every possibility. Yeah, there's a couple of sleepless nights there as we, myself and Ian Smith, our tech guy, tried everything, and we came up with the realisation pretty quickly that we did need to record the whole thing again. So I think the audience will be a little bit forgiving if we have a few sort of obvious, not perfect, it's not a film, it's a play.
Have you thought about reaching out to Zoom in order for a sponsorship for the play?
That would be a good idea. I think we've missed the boat there. We're releasing this in sort of in a week. So, I don't know. I suppose a good point. I'll ask them. I'll send an email right now. There we go. I've just sent it.
This has got a lot of comedy in it, this show, and a lot of innuendos. It's very, very important to support the arts, especially right now. It is so funny. It's a whodunit. It's hilarious. It's got a little bit of, dark comedy in there. So you are going to absolutely fall down laughing with this show, and that's something that's really important right now.
It is, as I call it, it's a comedy drama whodunit sci-fi. You know, there's probably the only thing it's missing is a love story, and we've got a little bit of that happening.
A little bit of that as well, so.
Potential. But the effects that they've been able to come up with, the costumes, the props, the images that Aaron David Palmer's put together for the spaceship, I mean, it just is brilliant. We've been able to do it from our homes. Now, sometimes that was an issue, of course, because you'll see somebody in a spaceship and then suddenly their daughter walks behind them with a sandwich, or their dog barks. So we've got a dog in space. So we had to make sure that none of that sort of happened actually during the final recording.
Why should people watch Corona Star? What do you think is the biggest reason why people should watch it? It's
original. It's something that discusses in a light-hearted way the current scenario, the current circumstances of COVID. It has some wit, and it has some drama. It has some love, and it has a bit of sci-fi. It's got a little bit of everything. It's something that I think people will be entertained with. we're not trying to change the world. What we're doing is trying to create something that is very creative and just shows that we are still here, that we're still doing things. This is something that we've done in response to our current circumstances as an amateur theatre company. If you want to help out Shepparton Theatre Arts Group and look at our latest production, which is Corona's Star-19, go to the Shepparton Theatre Arts Group webpage, which is stagtheatre.com, and you can find a link to the ticket there, or go to Eventbrite and just look for Corona Star-19, and tickets are free, or you can make a donation to help us out under the current circumstances. So get online. It's on the 4th of July is the premiere, but you've got a month to watch it after that. So get on board and welcome to our starship.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.